saw what happened at the Ethics Committee, I'd seen enough.
An ethics committee member calling an ethics review a sham. Tonight, a Republican lawmaker says the Speaker of the House is trying to stack the deck. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Glenn Casada called for this review, and now lawmakers are troubled by his actions following the request.
News 4's Cameron Taylor working for you at the live desk tonight after talking to two members of that ethics committee. Cameron, the term rigged is being thrown around here.
It is, Tracy and Tom. Some of the House committee members tell me they're not sure an opinion will ever be issued about this and are joining the chorus saying it's time for Casada to go. House Speaker Glenn Casada's request for an opinion from the Ethics Committee is under fire tonight. In a letter to Republican lawmakers, Representative Mike Carter says Casada is trying to rig and predetermine an outcome.
Don't you think if you walk into a set of facts and an opinion already drafted for your signature, is that not a predetermined outcome?
The opinion centers around how the Speaker handled the resignation of his former Chief of Staff, Kate Cothran. Cothran is accused of sending racist and vulgar text messages. The opinion requires 6 signatures from the 10-person bipartisan committee.
I think he wanted, frankly, to use the committee to fill a narrative to his membership in the caucus to say, see, I've been cleared by the Ethics Committee. And that's not what the committee is used for.
On the other side of the aisle, Democratic Representative Darren Jernigan says he has serious concerns. They surround the questions the committee has to address.
The questions being asked were not factual, or at least we knew either personal knowledge or in the public realm that's different than what's being asked.
In a statement, the Speaker says, quote, I believe the process is fair and allows for a committee composed equally of Republicans and Democrats to review a situation and offer their guidance. But Carter says he tried to change the draft opinion. He wanted Casada to state under oath the facts presented were true, but was told that wasn't going to happen.
This showed an effort to subvert justice, to game the system.
Now, Cameron, Speaker Casada only had a brief response to us about this controversy, but we know he had a lot more to say to fellow lawmakers in a private email.
Yeah, he sure did, Tracy. We got a hold of that email sent to every Republican lawmaker by Casada in the last few hours, and you can tell he's not happy. A piece of the email calls Carter's letter, quote, nothing more than a deliberate attempt to mislead and an absolute disgrace from someone that should know better. Now, again, that's just a small part. We have the full email posted on WSMV.com and, of course, our News 4 app. Tracy.
Cameron Taylor tonight, thank you. And some other big notes from the day. Glenn Casada has resigned from his position at a pharmaceutical company. The Speaker is no longer with Merck Pharmaceutical, according to his office, though they did not tell us what he did for the company. We do know he has worked in veterinary pharmaceuticals since his graduation from Western Kentucky University.
By the way, taxpayers are going to be paying Casada's former chief of staff for the next 2 months after his resignation. The state will be paying Cade Cothran through part of July, and he'll earn more than $32,000 in that time period. All of this, of course, unfolds as the entire Republican caucus is set to meet at the beginning of next week. Every Republican was invited, including Glenn Casada. The meeting was called to discuss whether the current speaker is the best leadership choice moving forward. This is possibly the next step to find out if a special session will be called for a full House vote to remove Casada.